here in Vermont South. We sell the property today by way of public auction. If you are the successful purchaser, shortly we will welcome you inside to sign the contract of sale. The deposit payment is 10% of the sale price. We can take a part deposit today and the balance by bank cheque or EFT on Monday. And we have a flexible settlement period with a required time frame, 60 days, with some degree of flexibility, but 60 days is what we are calling for here today. Buyers forming part of the contract of sale and attached to it, the vendor's statement or section 32 document outlines all the relevant council zoning and planning information. It has been on display, a very straightforward auction contract indeed. I must advise you by law that today's auction should be conducted in accordance with those laws set out in Schedule 1 of the Sale of Land Regulations, and any additional information that was made available prior to the commencement of today's auction. Those rules permit the making of vendor bids by me as the auctioneer. During the auction, I'll clearly state the words vendor bid when I take a bid on behalf of the vendor. I'll indicate bidders upon request, and there are penalties for anyone who should engage in any disruptive or prohibitive conduct. Bidders preventing others from bidding, and there are fines for this conduct. Buyers, lastly and most importantly, you need to be aware that I cannot accept a late bid or offer for the property after it's been declared sold. So for those of you with the interest here to purchase, you need to be the highest bidder when I declare the property sold, because at that stage I cannot reopen the bidding and accept any late bids after we are declared sold. Buyers, an exciting opportunity indeed. Zachary, of course, Michelle, we have Abby here, we have Jackie, we have Jay here also, and I think Eric as well on the other side there. So if you need any assistance, have any questions, or require any assistance with any bidding, please jump onto or with one of our members of our team, so that you can certainly bid with confidence with their assistance. Well, what a great family home it is, buyers. Many of you have been through on at least 2 occasions, and the presentation is absolutely first class. It's over 1,000 or close to 1,000 square metres of land, of course, well and truly within the Vermont secondary zone, and a beautiful family home that you move into and enjoy immediately. 4 generous bedrooms throughout, that open plan kitchen meals, and that family and lounge dining area, all there for you to move in and enjoy. But in terms of entertaining, a great opportunity for you to be able to buy here in this perfect court location with that amazing garden, as you can see as you wander through. It starts here at the front and continues all the way through at the rear. Cafe blinds that complete the picture on that outdoor entertaining area, and then we've got the outdoor kitchen and barbecue facility there at the rear, where you can enjoy fantastic entertaining with family and friends, particularly over those warmer months. The garden, as I say, is absolutely beautiful. The double carport there at the top of the driveway, and it sits perfectly here in the bowl of the court. Vermont secondary college zoning, of course, and all of those amenities so close at hand to be here and on your doorstep. Buyers, our owners have set a very realistic reserve price. Their intentions today are to sell to the highest bidder. To whom and for how much, we are here to determine. Who'd like to be the first one to get us underway? An opening bid or offer to start, buyers? What do we say? It's always quiet at the beginning. Luck favours the brave. You've seen the market moving at a frantic pace, I'm sure, buyers, but I think the smart buyers are in the market at the moment, taking advantage of those all-time low interest rates and ensuring that they are purchasing now and knowing that they're securing their future. Buyers, an opening bid or offer to start. Our owners have set a reserve price in order to sell today. That is their intention. What do we say to get us underway? An opening bid or offer. We're here to sell, you're here to buy. Bid or offer to start, get us underway. I can start with the vendor bid, but I'd much rather the market determine value. What do we say? Maybe something around that 1.2 mark to get us underway. That's a nice easy start. There should be a sea of hands in the air. I would have thought of that sort of bid. I'll start there with a vendor bid. If there is no opening bid or offer, buyers, we're underway then, and away we go. 1,200,000's the call, vendor bid, and away we go at 1,200,000. At 1,200,000's the bid. Who's going to bid 20 on top from here? Buyers, there should be a sea of hands in the air. You've been keeping an eye on local prices. 1,200,000's the opening bid and offer. What do we say for a $20,000 rise from here? At 1,200,000. At 1,200,000 it is. At 1,220,000 can I call? At 1,200,000 now. At 1,200,000, and do we go 20 on top anywhere now, buyers? What do we say? At 1,200,000. At 1,200,000 and calling for a $20,000 rise, buyers. Here's your opportunity. At 1,200,000. At 1,200,000. Who's going to bid me 20 away from here? What do we say? At 1,200,000. At 1,200,000. I know there's interest here, and here also. At 1,200,000 it is. At 1,200,000 buyers, now you need to bid if you want to purchase from here. What do we say? 1,200,000 is the bid and offer there, looking for a $20,000 rise. At 1,200,000. $1.2 million for 20 in the bid if you'd like now. What do we say? At 1,200,000. Ladies and gentlemen, I need to be really clear with you. If we don't get through the bidding and we pass the property in, then anybody can step forward to negotiate. If you want to have the exclusive right to negotiate with the vendor at their price, you need to be the highest bidder. That's how the auction works. We negotiate first with the highest bidder, hold that highest bid and give yourself that opportunity to be able to purchase. What do we say, buyers? 1,200,000. At 1,200,000, calling for 20 now. At 1,220,000, can I say? At 1,200,000 and 220 now. Welcome here and good luck today. At 1,220,000 now. At 1,220,000 it is. At 1,220,000, can I call it 40 now? At 1,220,000 is here. At 1,220,000, the bidding is here on my right. At 1,220,000. What do we say? 1,220,000. 1,240,000 now. Can I call? At 1,220,000 is here. At 1,220,000, calling for the 40 bid. Zach, what's happening here? 1,220,000. Warren across the road, need to know. 1,220,000. Buyers, here we go then. First call, are we done? 1,220,000. Great buying opportunity in Vermont South at this sort of level. 1,220,000. Are we done? Twice. It's here. 1,220,000. Buyers, are we done? 1,220,000 it is. Are we in or out here? Are we in or out here? Buyers here. 1,220,000. 40's the bid, Warren, if you like. 1,220,000. Who's going to make it 40 now? 1,220,000. Bidding is here. 1,220,000. I'm sensing 1,240,000 now. At 1,240,000, welcome today. Good luck with the purchase. 1,240,000, 60 is the bid if you'd like it back. At 60, can I call now? 1,240,000, do we go 60 here? At 1,240,000, 60 if you like now. At 60, it's here. At 1,260,000, Warren, the bid's back here. At 1,260,000. At 1,260,000 now, make it 80 if you like. 1,260,000, Warren, the bid's here. 1,260,000. At 1,260,000, who's going to make it 80 now? At 1,260,000. At 1,260,000 it is. At 1,260,000. Is there bidding here? What's happening, Zach? At 1,260,000. At 1,260,000, Warren, the bid's against you. It's here at 1,260,000. Do we go 280 now? Now's your opportunity. 1,260,000 it is. 1,260,000. At 1,260,000 now.
1.28 million.
Good bidding now. 1,280,000. 1.3 is the next bid if you'd like it. At 1,300,000 do we go? At 1,300,000 it's here. At 1,300,000 and 20 on top if you like, Warren. At 1,300,000 is here. At 1,300,000 is the bid. At 1,300,000 do we go 20 now? At 1,300,000 is the bid. 1,320,000 if you'd like. At 1,300,000 buyers, it's here. Now's your opportunity. Zach, what's happening here with the bidders? What's happening now? Do we see a further rise? At 1,300,000. At 1,300,000 do we go 20 on top? At 1,300,000 and 20, can I say, Michelle, any further interest? At 1,300,000. At 1,300,000, Warren, what's happening across the road there? Need to know. At 1,300,000. At 1,300,000 is the bid. Do we go 320? At 1,320,000, can I call it now? At 1,300,000. Once then, here we go, buyers, need to know. At 1,300,000. At 1,300,000, it is even money at 1,300,000.
1.31, is that okay?
I'll take the 10 and I'll give you the same opportunity. 10's the bid, 1,300,000, 10, do we go 20? At 20 now. At 1,320,000 now it is. At 1,320,000, do we go 330 if you like? At 320 it is. At 1,320,000 now. At 1,320,000. At 1,320,000, I hold the bid here. 1,320,000, calling for 10 or better bid. 1,320,000. 1,320,000. It's here at 1,320,000. At 1,320,000 is the bid. 1,320,000. Do we go 330? Can we go to 330 here, Warren? Bids at 1,320,000. 1,330,000. At 330 now. At 1,330,000. Do we go 40? 40 it is here. At 40 is the bid. At 1,340,000, take me to 50. At 1,340,000 is here, take me 50 if you like. At 1,340,000 it is. 1,340,000, let's go 50.
1.35.
Good bid, and away we go there, 1,350,000. At 1,350,000, do we go 60 and it's straight back here at 1,360,000. Buyers, let me make it clear, I don't need to go inside to seek instructions. We are on the market, we are selling at 1,360,000. We sell now to the highest bidder. That's here at 1,360,000. For those of you that might have been waiting for it to go on the market, now's your opportunity. 1,360,000 it is. 1,360,000, Warren, it's against your bidder here, 1,360,000. 1,360,000, what's happening here, Zach? Are we done? 1,360,000. 1,360,000 is the offer. Need to know now. Are we in or out? Michelle, is there further bidding? 1,360,000 it is.
1.37.
70 now, 80 if you like. 70 to 80 now on the nod. 380 is the bid on the market and selling. Buyers, make it clear. We sell now at 1,380,000 if there is no higher bid. 1,380,000 it is. At 1,380,000, the bid at 1,380,000. Warren, it's against you and your bidder. It's here, 1,380,000. Eric, is there further interest here? 1,380,000 it is. 1,380,000 is the bid. Zach, I need to know, is there interest here? Michelle, can you confirm? 1,380,000 is the bid. 1.3890. 1,400,000, good bid. 1,410,000 straight on top if you like. At 1,410,000 now. At 1,410,000. 1,410,000, what's happening here, buyers? 1,410,000. At 1,410,000 is the offer at 1,410,000. At 1,410,000, what do we say? Do we go 20 here? 1,410,000, it's here at 1,410,000. At 1,410,000, 1.41, it's here, buyers. What do we say? 1,410,000. 1,410,000, we're on the market, we're selling at 1,410,000. Do we go further from here? 1,410,000, definitely out. Finished. No further bidding. 1,410,000. Warren, just comes down to your buyer. What do we say?
1.42.
1,420,000. Do we go to 30? 30 and straight back here. 30's the bid. 1,430,000. At 1,430,000 now. 1.43. Warren, what do we say from here? 1,430,000 now to 1,430,000.
1.44.
440 now. Would you take me to 50? 50 and rightly so. Here we go at 50. 1,450,000 is the bid. 1,450,000, 1.45.
46.
46 now. Do we go 7? 7 and we do. 1,470,000 now. 1,470,000. 470's here. Who's going to make it 80? Did someone call for a cab? Sorry, it's mine. I'm off. Thanks very much. What did we say? 1,480,000. Just confirm that bid there, Jay. 1,480,000 it is. 1,480,000. 90, Warren, if you'd like it. 90, do we go? 1,480,000. 1,480,000. Great choice to park there. 1,480,000. I see some funny things at auctions, I've got to tell you. It's here at 1,480,000 buyers. Again, let me remind you, on the market to sell away at 1,480,000 buyers. If there is no higher bid, we sell here to the family. What do we say? Are we done? 1,480,000. What? Need to know. Warren, are we in or out? Warren, happy to take 5. Happy to take 5 if that helps. 1,480,000. Happy to see a 5 or better bid. Do we come back in for 5? That's all I ask. 1,480,000. Do we go 5, Warren? Just confirm. 1,480,000 it is. Are we done, finished and silent at 1,480,000? What's here? Selling if there is no higher bid. 1,480,000. Twice, sir, are we done? 1,480,000. Warren, just confirm. Finished now. What about for 1,000? I can't be fairer than that. 480's the bid. Don't miss it for 1,000. Same opportunity here or here if you like.
1.485.
Where are you, sir?
5,000.
There we go. Thanks, Jackie. 485. New bidding. Do we go 90? Or maybe we go straight to 1.5. 90. 90 it is. 90. Jackie, the bid's back here at 90. 1,490,000. Do we go 95 from here? 90. 1.5. Good bid. 1,500,000. At 1,500,000, do we go 505? At 1,500,000 it is. At 1,500,000, do we go 5 on top? At 1,500,000, the bid at 1,500,000. Make it 505. 505 is here. 1,505,000 it is. 1,505,000, Jackie, against your bidder there. 1,505,000 back with the opening bidder. 1,505,000, Warren, let me know. Are we definitely out across the road? At 1,505,000. 10. 10 it is now. Do we go 15? 10's the bid now. 15 if you like. At 10 it is. 1,510,000. It's 15 here. 15's the bid. Do we go to 20 now? At 15 we have $1,515,000. Do we get to 20 now?
520.
Good bid. At 20 it's straight back at 5 if you like. 20's the bid. 520 it is. 1,520,000. 1,520,000 now to 1,520,000. 1,520,000 is the number to beat buyers. What do we say? 1,520,000. Good bid. There we go at 530. At 530 now, Jackie. It's back with the opening bidder at 1,530,000.
540.
40. Good bid. I'd go 50 straight in. 40's the bid. 40 it is. 50 straight back. What do you say? I'm happy to take 5 or better. 50. 50's good bid. 550 now. 1,550,000 now. At 1,550,000 it is. What do we say from here, sir? Happy to take 1 if you like. At 1,550,000.
560.
60. 560 now. At 1,560,000's the bid. 1,560,000. What do we say from here? Your choice. 1,560,000. Do we go 1? Are you sure? 1,560,000. It's here at 1,560,000. The bid with your bidder there, Jackie. 1,560,000. Across the road, Abby, Warren, are we definitely done? 1,560,000. Definitely out. 1,560,000. It's here. Buyers, happy to see $1,000 or better bid. What do we say? 1,560,000. Here behind the red car, your bid. Madam, sir, your bid 1,560,000. Once then, we sell away. If there is no higher bid, now's your opportunity. No late bids or offers, buyers. 1,560,000. Twice. Are we done? Can we go again for 1,000? Definitely finished. Are you sure? 1,560,000. Third final call. We sell if there is no higher bid. 1,560,000. It's here. Are we definitely done? Finished and silent. It's going. It's going. Sold. Congratulations and well purchased today. To our underbidders, commiserations. Thank you for attending another successful Great White Mount Waverley auction. Thanks, auction reporters. Have a great weekend. Thank you.